We separate heels and 5 different exercises. It's a complex movement to go with you. In order to understand how complex it is, just try to walk with somebody hand in hand in a mall and understand that you want to see one things and they want to see another things, and you have to walk together. So it's quite um, a task. However, once you separate it, you and the dog can be much more successful, and it just makes an exercise so much simpler in the dog, and they can perform very nicely that and get praised, and you guys can do it anywhere and have fun with it. It's too late. You guys are way too close. I can't see anything. Oopsie, I'm gonna. Sorry for that. that should be practiced with human food, his treats, whatever he likes. But if you allow him, let's say, to be in the kitchen, if you drop something, kind of like set him up to drop something and work on that, just so the dog is not constantly looking for scraps and constantly looking for somebody to drop something, especially if they're kids and they're eating something and he's as tall as them. So that's all good stuff to practice. That none of this is his unless you're telling them that he can have it. Oh my God, really? I'm getting eaten by bugs, sorry. Obviously, it's a very, very, very weird place for the crate. And that's pretty much the whole point. We have been doing it each and everywhere just so he has no problems and he completely generalize a crate as a crate anywhere, no matter how much activity is going on or whatever that is, okay? So that's obviously first time he is here, so we will see how long it's going to take him to calm down in that crate, meaning to assume the more relaxed position than just standing there. And just make sure that you only allow him to come out of it when he's calm, cool, and collected. Now, it's taken under a minute, so right now it's 55 seconds into the video and should put him somewhere around 15 seconds. So it's a very much nice relaxation time, and he's completely, obviously not stressed or anything, and the only way he can come out of it if he is just like that, calm. There is no barking, there is no pawing, there is no getting excited pushing his way through the crate door. There is none of that stuff is allowed for him to come out. So just watch this and not allow anything else. And you gotta practice that throughout the day, not just when you're taking the dog in and out of the crate, but also have it as a practice. And we're taking the collar off, but if you have issues, you're going to keep the collar on and work it out, those issues, if you have to. So in the beginning, don't just rush to take the collar off and leave him without anything, because he had a very bad behaviors in your house. So we're definitely going to have to work on that, and he's not going to be as good at your house. That's why we go in there and work in there, because all those behaviors are going to come out again. But once he understands that the rules does not change from here to your house, he's going to accept it, and it's all going to be done and over with. Very nice. That's the only way he comes out.
Place.
And this for practice for deliveries and all that other stuff, but you just have to talk to somebody without that. So we do practice this a lot. And sometimes we have nobody standing there. If there's nobody on, sometimes we do have somebody standing there. So it's always but that way at least you can get your delivery in and talk to whoever you want to without getting them off. So he knows how to behave. You will just need to practice this, and again, you need to practice that with start with all your friends and family members and close friends that understand what you're doing, because it's with everybody he has experience already, and that's not what he did when he greeted them. So pretty much everybody needs to be taught how to because he can say hi, but that would be much later when he's not that excited. And it will be much easier on him and the guests. And this is important part. You see how she's leaving? Same thing is, it's always, just because you finished with whatever it is you were doing at the door, it doesn't mean that he's done. Because if you're just gonna release him right away, then he's gonna anticipate, oh, they're done now, they're done, and he's just not going to be staying still. So you get a much better response for doing just that. And then randomly he's done. So he's not making any kind of decisions on his own. Way too close. Thank you. That's me. Still me. I was so hoping that another store will be okay with dogs. Because that would be nice if they would be so close to each other, you know what I mean? It's me. It's just me. Good God. love you too. That's besides the point. She's the boss.
I know.
She's the boss. I'm not. The chickens would be that way. I guess it's all about me today. All right. Alrighty. Nobody cares about the chickies. He wants to scratch. You can let him scratch. You can put him on the downstay here, let him scratch. There you go. All right, we gotta go. Oopsie, we're scratching.
Sorry, thank you.
And then there's me. Okay, let's go from here before they catch up to us. Okay.
Thank you.
Can you put it overhead? Is that easier? Because there's just so much leash everywhere. In other corners, he is anticipating you to go left, so he is a little behind you, just a tad bit. Oh wow, perfect position. You gotta work. It's not time to play, it's time to work. Carrie's being nice. Aw. So Carrie is being nice. Aw. Paying her for going to the place. First thing first, he can't just jump on its own. It's just like a boundary. It's inside and outside the car.
Okay. Good. Okay, let's go. Good. Okay, up here. Good. Down. Good.
And in the beginning, you will need that just in case. Like put it on the front seat. And as far as driving, yes, he can get up, sit up. He can't really leave anywhere, but you can control it also with the leash and with the e-collar. So you got the both things. He's very good once you start driving. Practice downs, especially when you get in the highway, because there's nothing really going on, so he don't needs to be looking around and doing all that stuff. He needs to relax and stuff. So he's pretty much driving like that, and very rarely that he gets up and does anything. And again, you have full the control of it. And he can lay down this way, he can sit up, he can lay down another way, he can stand for all we care about. But if something happens, he's not gonna fly over you or break your neck or break your hands or whatever that is, because dog this size is a really big problem if you get in a car accident. All right. Same kind of thing when you come out. When he comes out, he cannot just come out. He needs to be very nice and polite.
Okay.
There you go. Awesome. Please note there's no micromanagement going on here. We don't tell him to stay. We don't tell him to do anything, because he needs to make that decision all on his own. And for us, for him, the break-in would be stepping down with the step that we have there. But if you don't have a step, I don't remember if you do or don't. But your boundary probably would be that door frame on the bottom. As long as there's a physical line there. If you don't have any physical lines, you can literally put electric tape on it and make a physical line until the dog is doing the behavior, and then you can peel it right off. But this is done so if the door just gonna get opens on itself, nobody needs to micromanage the dog. Everybody can just make sure that dog doesn't come out. And we are indifferent when we come back. We're not too happy. We're not anything, because we never set him to do anything, and we don't have to do much. We don't have to ask for much. Oh, I think they're picking up my stumps, right? That's what they're doing. Go. Yay.
Okay. Okay.
Good boy.
Okay. Okay. No.
Take it away with you. Thanks.
No. Okay. No.
Very good.
Okay. 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 No. Okay. Okay. No. No. Okay.
Okay, very good. Good.
Come.
Good boy.
Okay. Come.
Good boy.
Okay. Come.
Good boy.
Okay. Come.
Good boy.
Good. Okay. Come.
Good boy. Good.
Okay. Murphy, come. Good. Good. Okay. Oh, okay. No, come. Good. Good. Okay. Come. Good. Good. Okay. Murthy, come. No. Come. Good. Good. Okay. Come. Good. Good. Okay. Come. Good. Okay. Come. Good. Good boy. Very good boy. Good. Good. Okay. Okay, you.
You guys almost fell over, both of you. If you can't do any other exercises in the day, at least do that, because that's very important for him. I mean, slow and fast heel. Slow more than fast because it's more difficult, and this exercise is perfect for him, and obviously off leash in the yard, but that should be kids' chores, right?
Okay, you. Okay, you.
Oh, I have a question for you. I forgot to ask.
Okay, you.
just remind me, please, would you?
Okay, you. Good. No, you.
And that's once you start doing stuff over and over again, he's starting to um, thinking he's got it. So he's trying to anticipate every move of yours. That's why he's got slow on the heel, because he's gonna go down. That's what he knows. So see how she's starting to go faster, just because we don't want him to think that he's got it all, and he's the one who is going to tell you what it is that we're doing. So she's incorporating the other things, because he was
Good.
very much doing the exercises, but got to the anticipation.
Good.
Anticipation usually gets very crappy behaviors, and it's also comes with a stress, because you get disappointed if that's not what somebody else is doing.
No, stand. Good.
And now he's like, well, we're just doing the heels. So again, that's his wheels turning in his head.
Okay, you.
She's like, oh, we're not doing that, we're doing this. So repeat and exercise, same thing, is great, because it gives them a chance to actually work, and you're not really following them, you're following the exercise program. But it also creates a lot of anticipation.
Good.
And that's great. We're gonna stop it, because it's already too long.
Okay.
Thank you, Carrie. Looks like a big tree, but it's hard to find like the good dip shade for your big dog. At least you can see him, not like a, usually we have like a little cockroach in there somewhere. At least we can see Murphy. Murphy! Doesn't matter that I'm calling them, he can't go. And that's a good, she just got behind those palms. And that's a good way to do it, especially when on your backyard and whatever, where he can't see you, but you practice with him. So that's an important part of everything, because it's not just when you're present, or one of you present, or whatever that is, that it matters to listen. It matters to listen because somebody said so, and until they release him, he's supposed to listen to him. So 45 minutes on the place without distractions are no big deal at all. Now, when I say without distractions, actually a backyard, although there's a whole bunch of birds and whatever, snakes, lizards, I don't care, but it's still considered to be without distractions, because that's the area where your dog is constantly is. Now, you put a human in here, or extra dog in here, or whatever, then you have distractions. But that's just for you to kind of figure it out. So there's no excuses for him not to work for long periods of time in the house without guests or whatever, and in sorry, I have a very bitey ant here. Okay. So, like in the house or in your backyard, you can work him. He really can handle a lot. If it's distractions, we normally just do this for maybe 5-10 minutes, let him go for 2-3 minutes to rest, and go back again, if you need to, if he's not settled down or whatever it is. It's again, it depends of what you're doing and how often you're doing it. And if it's a, let's say, family gathering, it should be longer than it's random people like friends or whatever that he doesn't see every day or a lot of times. It's all good. Like so much vegetation missing everywhere. I can't believe I asked him to clean this up too when he can. Remember how nice it was once? Because that way dogs have nowhere to run as far as running. And these palms are dangerous. They have those spikes on them. You really need to cut like half of them. I mean, half in the how tall, so the dogs don't get to it, to lower leaves. It scares me all the time. There we got Keisha. No giraffes, but Keisha. We have 4 Keishas. And we're doing 5 minutes because nobody can hold that and watch this for that long. And so it's just for video purposes. Go ahead, Gary. You can get him. He's like, are you sure? Are you sure I can go? Yeah, you can go! Whee! Sorry, I'm trying to make sure you see him. Richard. We are working. Right? He has his dog with him?
Yeah.
We're working, so I don't know about that. Uh-huh.
Down. Good. Hey, how are you? Good. No, down. Good.
Good.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Do
More
no
like
shopping.
we-
Yeah, she got big. She got real big. There's that squeaker.
Nice.
How y'all doing?
Good.
That's a
That one
custom.
in training?
It's a customer
Yeah.
dog. Can you? Yeah, just
No,
can you please
down.
just keep her away? Thank you.
Down.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Let me go, okay?
All right.
All right.
Where the other?
All right. Good job. Let's go. There's nothing there. It's just I moved, he moved, so we all moved. No kill. There you go. Perfect.
Bouncing ball.
Bouncing balls are good. Alrighty, awesome. And we did it before we got to the rain. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta open it for you.
Murphy, place.
My baby.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
That's what he's saying. We got a parrot that's just talking in the background.
Hi. Come on. Oh, you're a big boy. Hey, Murphy. How you doing, bud? Boy, huh? Oops, sorry. Hi, Murphy. Oh,
And the only way to make it work, if you guys are doing it for the family members when you guys come home and other family members are home, that way you're gonna accomplish this. Because I hope your guests are not as annoying as Natalie to the dog at the moment. But you practice always to make it harder on a dog, so when actual people come in, it's easier because they're not gonna do all this that she's doing right now. And we do it here literally with everybody who comes in, everybody who goes, and you know, we do that with all the clients that comes in, and doing the group classes and all that stuff. So he learned that very well. All right, okay.
Okay, you.
It is hard not to touch his head. It's almost impossible. He is wonderful. He's so big. It's so nice to just put the hand on him. Like when you walk. He's just there. He's just right there. He's beautiful. I love his gait too. So light. It's like I like big dogs. I just don't like the fact that they don't live long. But it's so nice when they're like so big. Beautiful gait. So as far as the nails go, he's completely fine doing it without a muzzle. However, he's a big dog and accidents could happen. So we recommend that you are going to, I don't see it, but I'll see it. Don't worry about it. I'll see it. That you are going to cut it with the muzzle on. Just so if there's accidents or whatever, he's not gonna get upper hand of any way. And this is how easy that is to muzzle him, and that's why we're showing it to you, so you're not worried about it. Is that a smell that again there?
Before I did. I don't now.
I just smelled it now. It's like
there was wind or something before and I did,
but there was today, right? That smell?
When we were just out here before, I noticed it. Not earlier today, I didn't.
Okay, and it still comes from the same property behind? You notice it there?
Right here I did.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like right now.
See, it's either truck.
A little wind.
I don't know if it's a truck or something.
The garbage was just here too, so maybe.
Well, that's ain't garbage. All right, so that is a much easier and safer way to do it. I just want to make sure that I'm just gonna stand because that's nothing works. Right, nothing works, boy. But anyway, that's how it should be done, just in case of something goes wrong or whatever. And he is not gonna get upper hand no matter this what you do. So it's a good thing, good behavior to know. But we're gonna have no problems doing that without it. We just don't recommend it. That's all. That's how simple. He doesn't care, and that's important for you to see and know.
Nope. Down. Good. Good.
And it takes long because you have to find those nails underneath there.
Good.
So that's what takes so long. And see, this is the play slash I don't want you to touch it. So he is not mean about it, but
Good.
we're still dealing with it. We're not going to allow him to do this.
Good. Good.
And she's holding that paw. She's not letting it go.
Good.
And she was holding it all up to the point of he relaxed. I'm just watching and getting carried away. And that's, putting it on and off. We're just showing you how easy that is. So, but we prefer that you do it all in the muzzle. I think I already told you that, but
Good.
I can't remember because he's cute and he is not allow her to do stuff. So I'm watching.
Good.
Very good. Very, very good. All right. And let's do the other things. So we suggest that part of the daily routine is checking his eyes, ears, and mouth. Just because if it is like that,
Good.
then it will definitely be easier if he gets any problems in any of those areas. And you already done that
Good.
so many times. Doodles do have problems sometimes with eyes and ears because there's so much hair. And I don't know if your groomer plucking their ears or not or whatever, but plucked ears sometimes create a lot of issues. And they're dirty.
Yeah. Good. You can.
Huh?
The towel right there.
You want a towel? There you go. Just on the outside, she's not going inside. All right. Now we're playing.
Give me that ear. Good. 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 Good.
Okay, okay. Mouth.
Good. Good. Okay. Sure. Here, Murphy.
And obviously he's been groomed a lot. However, don't let him just, no.
Murphy, no. Sit.
Good. Or down. That's fine. That's even better. But just don't let him, you know, do what he wants when you groom him too. Make it much easier on you. Because the easier it is for you, the more you're going to do it, the better it is for him. So just make sure that that's as a daily thing, and you'll never have any issues. He looks like Ellie. Ellie the doodle, not Ellie the shepherd. Just clarifying. In case. You're so funny. Does she made a mohawk, kind of, sort of, over there? Aw, she made a mohawk. You're so hilarious. You're such a good-looking boy. That was the exact spot where I was holding you the first time I met you. And I almost wasn't successful. Such a good boy, though. No.
No. No. No. Good. Good.
And that is happening because she stopped giving him treats. And he is like,
Good.
excuse me, I'm working, so
Good.
why don't you give me some treats? So that's what it was all about, and then that's it.
Good.
Alrighty, this is getting too long, so I'm gonna stop it. Alrighty, have a good time, people. Just, haunted house. Come, everybody's coming out that you carry, and your dog, because we don't know what the corner, what's behind this corner. And there's this one, right there. There's somebody over there. There's two over there. Oh, this is scary, so this is scary, scary place. Scary place.
Oh, there's no cats in
There's no cats in there,
Oh,
so
they're over there.
why don't we just go?
No, here.
Okay, there's another dog there, but he's jumping, and then
Good.
you can put him right there if you wish.
Go over there and take a turn.
Yes, I know it's scary because everybody's just doing, and this one is definitely gonna come out if you yeah. All right,
Nope. Down.
And you need to pass by?
Good.
Okay. All right. Heart attack. Another heart attack. Okay. Let's go.
You should take the advanced class here.
I don't think so. I think we'll be very scared. Let's go. Yeah, let's try. That dog is over there, just so you know. It's on the next aisle. The one that goes to everybody and really goes to everybody. Let's go. Whee! All right, and we made it. Woo! We made it. All right, let's go. We made it alive. We made it alive. Woohoo! We survived.
Down. No, down.
All right, we survived. I don't want to do it again. It's a very big responsibility for us to take your dog here because nobody's watching their dogs and there is a lot of those aggressive dogs in there. Well, I should say dog reactive dogs. Dog reactive to dogs. Ew. Dogs and children unsupervised.
Yes.
Pet store edition.
Yes.
That's very good, boy.
I didn't even see that kid.
Oh, you didn't see the kid, and I didn't see that dog who just got on top of him. Whew.
Going by the cats?
Yep. Because I think I need to take your butt for about a minute or so because I was too busy watching.
Not watching the camera?
I'm not watching the camera. I was like, I gotta probably drop the camera and drop that dog. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Living the extreme life. Alright, I don't see anybody, so we already seen plenty of action today. Too much of action, so let's go. It's all closed. You have nowhere to hide anymore. Blood cut all of it.
Okay. Nope. Down. Good. Okay. Down. Good. Okay. Nope. Down. Good boy. Okay. Good. Down. So he's not a big fan of the sun. And he went down right where I asked him. And I'm going to give him a couple treats because that was a good boy. Okay? Good. Down. Good. Okay? Good. Nope. Down. No. Down. So it's a little soupy over there. It's muddy. It was raining. So he hesitated. He wasn't totally defining me, so that's why I just repeated myself. No, stop doing what you're doing. What is it that I want you to do? Down. So now I'm going to let him wait longer and he doesn't get a treat before I release him. Okay, good. Let's go. Oh, we got to go potty. So we will give him some privacy. And that might have been a factor too, but it was muddy over there too. And we're done. Murphy, come. Good. Good boy. Right here. Good. Okay. There we are. Down. Good. Okay. down. Good. Okay, go. And there's your water. Down. All right. That'll be the last one, buddy.